Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of the nearby nation, welcome to Skytech FTB Insanity! Well, okay, so if you haven't learned, if you haven't heard, basically what's happening is, the whole Skytech that I was using before, the gridlocked, it was making me a little nauseous, nauseating, just the way the blocks were set up and all that in the air, pivoting around everywhere. So I decided to go ahead and just use the FTB map. And not only the FTB map, this is a customized FTB map made by Matabase, one of the original creators, co-workers of this map. So yeah, let's see how this goes. This has Thaumcraft in it, which is interesting. It's already turning nighttime, which is not cool. That's awesome, because I had to do some things while I was in this map, so we're gonna have to endure the nighttime. This is gonna be awesome. Let me make sure that my lights are all the way up for you guys. Yep, it's all bright, so you guys should be able to see. I can't take anything from here. As you can see in the top left-hand corner, there's no more clock. I had them take that out because this is going to be a series. It's not going to be a race to the end, to the finish. And I don't want to see how pitiful my time is on this, because if my original was 16 hours, I can't imagine Insanity being any closer to that. So, anyways, we have our little portal radio right here. But I'm not going to take that right now. I will die and come get that later on. As with this right here, buzz in all these pouches, there are bees. Of course, I'm not going to take these yet because I won't need them right now, so I'm just going to leave them right here. They can stay here, I'll just die, or maybe I'll fly back up and get them in the radio. I don't know. Next time I die, I'll pick up the radio. How's that? So, read the rules. Pass this door. Read the rules. Pass this door. Nice. Awesome. We've done this before, but we did it on a live stream, so those normal viewers probably didn't see this. I don't know, it's awkward because some of you guys don't see the live streams, and you don't even bother rewatching them on YouTube, so I don't know if you don't like the environment, but I will be doing Q&A as always, or comments reading as always within my series on YouTube, so if you have any comments, questions, concerns, maybe something that'll help the series out, let me know down below in the comment section. Anyways, only cables and lights may be placed on the monument. On the monument, not in the monument, not on mid-air, within the monument. Remember that. That'll be a key source when we get to that point. Do not take or place any blocks from the spawn area. Do not take or destroy any blocks from the monument area. In the event of death, visit the extra life room upstairs, which is up there. For time runs, your time has already started. Good luck. To start, stand and hold, push button, count to 5. So hopefully I don't miserably screw this up, but let's press the button and let's get started. Look at the pretty lights, they're so beautiful, so beautiful. Alright, here we go. Half-hearted, really. Love this. Okay, so, oh, they give you the, oh, nice. He gave me a crystalline bell to start out with. Hopefully I don't lose that. And we got water, philosopher's stone, a tree, and some bone meal. So what I'm going to do is, I've learned a lot from watching Slowpoke and his awesome speedruns, so I'm going to go ahead and throw that right there. I'm going to wait for that to seep down. Now, if you guys know, the original Insanity map was built in a mushroom biome. Well, this is built in a mushroom biome too, so you might be asking the question, why are there mobs on that monument? Well, basically, why there's mobs is because those aren't original mobs. As you can see, there is those things flying up in the wisps flying up in the air. And the zombies. If you look really closely, I think I have Optifine installed. Let's see. Maybe not. Oh well. They are zombies from Thaumcraft. So they have brains in them that I can get. And there's a lot spawning over there, so that's curious. It makes me wonder if I want only brainy zombies, should I go ahead and put a mob trap underneath there? That would be like a great way just to get mobs from Thaumcraft. So, I don't know. We'll think about that. Anyways, our water's probably about done, so let's go ahead and jump down and have some fun. Yay! What is those air pockets? That's weird shading. Shading glitches for the win. I've never read that sign. We are still gonna read that sign. I'm looking to make this series last a long time, guys, because we're not just gonna go straight for the monument. We're not straight going for goals. I mean, if, you know, we'll get the first couple probably right off the bat, but other than that, we're just going to make as much as we can and have fun with this map. So, as always, you go through here. Actually, I don't go through there yet. Wait. Is that why I was supposed to take the broken pick? Really? Where's my dark matter pick? Do they not give you one on Insanity? I think it's actually through here. I might be wrong. Yeah, because you get the lava in here. It's been a while. The last gift. Really? I think you broke the last gift, buddy. That's awesome. That's great. I have no last gift to bring pum-pum-pum. Alright, so I'm going to be right back with the actual original last gifts because it seems like Meta kind of, I don't know, kind of made me fail already. Alright, we'll be right back, guys. And we are back, and you might be asking yourself, where in the world is it? Where is that chest, right? Well, what I did was I went to the original Insanity version. I went to make sure that there was a chest there and the items. It's the same as normal mode, and then I looked down here and I'm like, well, let me put myself in fly mode and just place it there because maybe it was a mistake. And then when I placed myself in fly mode, so apparently I did cheat a little bit, I saw this right here. Yeah, he tricked me. He put it right on the edge. Right underneath. What a trick, right? He moves the complete chest to another opposite side lower where I can't reach it. That's so rude. How rude of you. So, let's just go ahead and get some cobble. Why does this lava... There we go. I was going to say, why does this lava never flow the way I want it to? Alright. Basically, we're just going to sit here and build up some cobble. And use this cobble for awesome stuff. We're going to use it for platforms in the nether. That's what we're going to use it for. So like I said, if you've never played this map before, it's one awesome map to learn how to do all the mods. Now we do have a couple of problems though. This version of the map has been updated to forestry, the newest forestry, which means that the machines that used to be easy to make are a little bit harder to make. And the recipes have changed a little bit. However, though, Meta was nice in the fact that I have a NEI support for forestry and buildcraft, so it'll be a little bit easier to see how to make everything. Is it buildcraft? I think it is. So, it'll be a little bit easier to see how to make everything that way. And that nether portal's kind of annoying. Wow, we're just getting all kinds of cobble. I wonder if I can just... Oh, I want... Wow, that was crazy. I want like a spot where I can hit both of them at the same time. If I come over here, yeah, there we go. Just hold my mouse down. Be able to hit both of them at the same time. If I even hang myself out just a little bit, I'll be able to get that extra cobble that decides to fall off the side. Perfect. I know this is boring, right? Cobble getting so boring. I'm wondering if I should even make a cobblestone generator. I mean, it's kind of like old-fashioned now. It's like when I first challenged Direwolf in the stopgap map. It's funny that I was going for a cobble gen and I was going to make that huge one for no point and reason because, well, actually at that time was a cobble worth 1? I think it was worth more than 1 at that time. Can't remember. It might have only been worth 1. There was a time where it was worth quite a bit. I think like 3 or 4. I can't remember the exact. I think 4 actually. I do believe. Alright, so we got plenty of cobble. Look at that. We got plenty of cobble. So I'm going to just go ahead and run through here real quick. And what we're going to do is, the sign's over there. So I know that over here is where we need to build what we think we need to build. Luckily that didn't get updated. That's awesome. Debating. Do I want to get rid of the sand? I kind of do and I kind of don't. That's the question. Like, it would be nice not to have sand right there, but then again, you know what? What's going to stop us from putting sand there? Nothing. Nothing at all. I kind of don't want to go down there, though. That's the problem. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do a neat little feature that the guys on the Feed the Beast thing was showing me. Maybe it'll work. Who knows? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put everything in here except for a couple cobble. So like 3 cobble. And then I'm going to... Ah! No! That was horrible. Basically what I was trying to do was I was trying to go ahead and post some cobble right there to get that chest really easily. I know I can do it. It's not going to be that hard. And it's only a quick jump away from going back. There we go. Back in here. And luckily, the stuff's still in that chest, so as long as I remind myself not to destroy the chest, I'll be happy. So I need to look straight up. Ah, really? I had the clickies! I had the clickies! Okay, maybe third time's a charm, as always, with me. Actually, it's about 25 times is a charm with me. We'll see. See how much charm I have here. Oh, there was some cobble right there. There's the 2 pieces I need right there. So again, we'll just jump down right here. There we go. That's what we were wanting to do. Boom. Dead again. I am playing on hard, by the way, just because I figure that would give me an extra challenge. Although dying seems to be pretty easy to do. For me. At least it's not hardcore. Then I would already be bad. I'd already be done with the map. Well, not done. I'd be quitting the map. It'd be long gone dreams. Alright. So now that we have that there, we should be able to build around this pretty well. Pretty well off. Maybe we'll be able to build around this. Might have to move some stuff out of the way. That's gonna have to go for a second. I'll put my dark matter picks back there. I don't know if you can hang off the side of it. I guess you can. Never mind then. There we go. And I think I'm still gonna have to drop a little bit. I'm still gonna have to die one more time in order to get this like I want it to, because or else it's probably gonna fall. And again, I don't want it to fall. It's got all my stuff in it. So, I'll just get a couple more cobble. We'll break a hole somewhere around here. Right there's good. Throw the dark matter pick back. And let's leave it up to fate, I guess. Again, that's what we needed right there. Awesome. I lost 4 cobble. Just look at all the EMC I've already wasted. I wasted about 8 pieces of EMC. It's not bad. Not bad for fun, right? Oh gosh. Gosh, make it. Oh, that was close. I thought I wasn't gonna make it there for a second. That would have been horrible. No, I keep thinking I'm gonna run through this lava. Cause that's just how I am. I would just go straight for the lava, wouldn't I? Alright, we're gonna take this. Build that right there. Now I need to see if I can just get to the underneath of this. Shouldn't be a problem now. Let me just go ahead and take that and that away. I already had this right here? No way. No. That's what I just put there. There we go. Now we can get it. Ain't no worries. So let's take all this stuff back. Destroy this awesome chest so we can take it with us. And I'm just gonna hop up. Well, I thought I was gonna hop up. Guess I'm gonna have to destroy some signs to hop up. There we go. Who needs a sign anyways? What good's a sign? Alright, so now we have the chest. That's a good thing. So what I'm gonna do is, for right now, I'm gonna go ahead and place the chest up here. So there's that right there. What we need to do is we need to get at least 1 tree planted and growing. At least 1. So for right now, I'm going to throw all the important stuff up there except for a sapling and some cobble. Why cobble? Because we can always turn cobble into a nice little piece of dirt. Never mind. You can get netherrack in here? Wow. I did not know that. Looks like we're gonna have to go in here. Go back! Go back, nearby! Go back to... I did not know that in the nether that turns to netherrack. That's nice to know now. So, let's just come right here. Build off the side a little bit. nice little platform around one area. I don't want to lose the Philosopher's Stone, because if I lose that, then I'm going to be like, SOL. And then I'm going to have to wait 5 minutes for fun. Funsies. Not unless you guys know another place to get glowstone and redstone without the equivalent stuff. Alright, so I'm just going to do that right there, that right there, that right there. And now we should have some birch wood. Birch wood of awesomeness. It's funny how I originally started the whole Skytech thing, and at that time EE was able to do the things that I wanted it to do. The Philosopher's Stone was able to become the transmutation table. It was able to do all the stuff like turn everything into whatever you wanted to. I just had to make sure the table learned a few items ahead of time, which at that time you didn't actually have to learn the items. The items were just pre-learned already. You just had to put the item in there to get the item back or something like that. It's been a while since I played that version. Please give me a sapling. Please give me a sapling. There we go. As long as I get one, I'm happy. I mean, I can always transform the other sapling into anything that I wanted to, but I don't want to. I actually don't know what to get. Like I said, I've never played FTB Insanity, so I don't know what I need to get exactly. I can tell you, I hope there's no pigmen already spawning here. Nope, we're good. Okay, so I'm just gonna build a platform right there. Come in here, throw that in there, that in there. Actually, we're gonna need that. And you know what? I never even thought of it. Right there. I can build a furnace that way. I didn't need wood. I didn't need the wood. It's been a while since I've actually used the Philosopher's Stone as a crafting thing. I don't know why, I'm just like, I guess I'm not used to it anymore. It's not my baby anymore. Godstopper is useless to me. Okay. Right there. Just for the hex of it. Alright, so we just need, well, we needed the wood anyways, by the way. Because we're going to have to burn some of this. So, you know what? We'll be useful with this, so we'll, turn one of these into that. Come in here and get that. So we can at least get one piece of coal out of it. Which will burn 8 pieces of cobble, or 9 pieces of cobble, I think. So we'll be efficient with it. Go ahead and get some extra smooth stone out of it. And while that's cooking, I'm going to put this stuff back and try to make a board or plank away from here for awesome mobs to grow on. Because they just grow on cobble. You didn't know that? Yeah. If you ever had any mobs around you, it was because you had cobble around you, which made them grow. They just sprout right up from the little cracks in the cobble. That's how it works. Okay, I'm being ignorant, I know. And then we're just going to make sure that we have 20-something blocks away from here, so I'm just going to keep going this way with one layer. I just want enough that way I can hit the pigmen without dying. So, there's that right there. We already got that now. Let's go ahead and take that with our Philosopher's Stone and make the awesome thing that is a trans table. Booyah! For right now, I'll just put it right there. Pretty awesome looking. Got the trans table and all that up there. We're gonna learn smooth cobble. Smooth stone, I mean smooth cobble, really. Gonna learn some cobble. And all this stuff we're gonna learn. Why not? Why not learn a sign? We all love signs. Signs are awesome. Cobble, wood. That. Definitely the saplings. It's gonna be necessary later on. Saplings of awesomeness. That right there. And we're good. Okay, so I'm just gonna put all that back up there. And actually, never mind. We're gonna get some of this. A couple pieces of that. Throw that up there. Come into here. Booyah. Booyah. That way we can build on a little bit more. Oh, you see? What was that light coming from? That was weird. We're gonna get pigmen at our base, probably. Well, if you can call it a base. We only need like a couple of pigmen. I'm not really worried about getting a whole bunch. Maybe 1 or 2 is fine with me. I don't want like 80 pigmen spawning everywhere. Oh, there's one. So we know we've reached the goal of how far we need to go. I just need to make sure these pigmen fall off. And I don't die. Hey, pigmen. How's it going? How's it going? Alright, we got what we needed right off the bat, which is good, which means we don't need to kill any more. And I can go ahead and do this to stop that guy from coming at me. Unless he can jump that gap, which I doubt it, I'll be safe. So we'll take that stuff. I'm going to take my trans table. You have got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. Really? How in the world does that happen, people? How does that happen? By idiocy? Idiocy? Is that how that happens? Well, here's the problem now that I have. That we're gonna have. There's no other way that I can get obsidian. Which means there's no other way that I can... You know what? There is a way. There is a way. And we're gonna do it. I will no longer be able to have access to the nether. But that's not my first concern, so I'm happy with it. But there is a way. So I'm just gonna basically take this portal away. No more nether. I can relight it later on. It was my stupidity, so let's just take some of the portal with me. No more portal! Watch that make the lava just start coming at me. And then the last piece right here, and we're good. We got what we need back. Wow. Who would have known I was going to have to destruct? I knew that was going to fall. I just saw it and I was like, this is going to fall. I know it is. Okay, so we got that. We got the... Oh, we need another smooth stone too. Nice. You know what? Let me just... we're going to go up to safety. We're going to fly. You know what? Actually, we need more cobble. For right now. Let's go ahead and take some more cobble. Can't believe I foobarred that up so bad. Look up foobarred, by the way, if you don't know what that is, because I'm not going to say what it is, but I did. That is horrible. Probably the only person in the history of FTB to just throw their trans table off as soon as they make it and not have extra obsidian with you. In that case, we're making about 50 trans tables, just for the heck of it. Just so I can be like, you know what? I'm not going to be like me anymore. So I'm going to throw this down. And we only need one piece, so I'm just going to burn a piece of wood for this. Come on. Here we go. Right there. Second trans table. Let's see how bad I foobar this up. Luckily, I learned the obsidian. And just for safety, I should make some more obsidian, but I don't really have enough stuff to make more obsidian out of. So for right now, we're just going to go upstairs and say, you know what? We're done with this place. I'm so done with this place. So, bye-bye. Down on the bottom stuff. Whatever you want to call it. You're going away forever. I'm never seeing this part of the game again. Ever. Not down there. Because that just leads to death and despair, and prosperity is up, above. Gosh, this is an awful... I think that's the one thing that slowed me down the most with going versus Slowpoke. Was this freaking water. It's... I don't know. It just never makes you go fast enough up it. And I'd rather just be equal distance, or equidistance with the Feed the Beast, rather than that far down. I know I'll have the portal gun later to go wherever I want, but really, I'd rather just be equal distance. And the portal's not broken. I can always fix it, guys, so don't worry about that. Although I was advised on the first map that I did with Direwolf not to destroy the portal. Oh well, that was multiplayer. Single player is a little bit different with portals. Although I did mess the portal up last time. It turned sideways on me. Awkward. Hopefully we don't have that problem again. The other side is still lit, so if I light this side, I should equal up to the other side. Hopefully. Alright, back up here. So for right now, I'm going to go ahead and throw everything in there except for the cobble, so I can expand my base out a little bit and get some extra room going on here. Because the most scary part about this map is right at the beginning where you know you could lose pretty much everything that you've invested because of the fact that there's hardly any ground to walk on. It's just like Skyblock. When you first start Skyblock, it's like this, what, like 6 patch area or something like that. It's really, really small. You don't have any room anywhere. I am going to have to go back down there, though, now that I think about it. I'm going to have to get that lava sometime. So we're going to leave the water there, because we will go back down and get the lava of awesomeness. Just keep this like this. There we go. That's awesome. I want to keep a side open, because if I don't, I'll drown on the way up. Knowing me. So we're going to keep that side open right there. I should make a hatch. That way I don't fall through that hole. Knowing me, I will fall through that hole. That's just how I roll. We got a pretty good base going on here. I think my first plan of action is probably a dark room, just to start the EMC rolling. It's not that hard to make, and eventually I can make it where it's automatic. But for right now, I'll just have to make the original darkroom design. So let's go ahead and throw our awesome items out onto the ground. So first of all, we have this awesome chest. Well, not chest. Sorry, my bad. Crafting table. Then we have, well, actually, we're going to need that. Booyah. That's EMC value right there. Right there. And then, as always, like I've been used to doing for such a long time now, because of Deadman775, I'm going to go ahead and do that right there. Just looks better that way. Looks like it needs to go on something. Like, it doesn't look like it needs to go on the floor. And it just matches perfectly, doesn't it? Okay, maybe not perfectly, but it does match a little bit. So now we can throw that in there, and we have 8,987 EMC to start out with. And then let me get the gold nugget. And I'll throw the gold nugget in there. Throw that in there. Get myself some gold nuggets. Why not a sapling as well? Come into here. Throw the gold nuggets up here. And we got a gold bar. Let's learn the gold bar. Now that we've learned the gold bar, we're going to break the gold bar down into iron. I'll just take the iron and put it right there. Now that we've learned the iron, I am going to make it back into a gold bar. Actually, I don't know if, I'm wondering. I don't know if I have enough for what was trying to make. Let's see. Oh, yes we do. We have enough for a diamond. Cool. Alright, so now I can just come right here, throw 4 in there with that. And rain. Of course there's going to be rain. And we have a diamond, so that's awesome. So now we got a diamond. We got plenty of... It's raining right through that hole. That's the weirdest place for rain to come down. Let me go ahead and turn the sound down a bit because of the rain. It's turning dark too. That's horrible. Alright, let's go ahead and come over here. Burn that. Get some coal so we can get some torches going on this platform. Because I really don't want to die tonight. I've already died like, what, 5 times? I think, who's counting? I know there's a counter out there. Who is the person that's counting how many times I died? Because I know there's somebody out there just squinting and going, "Nearby, you died this many times." And I'm just going to be like, yes, I know, but it was worth it. Okay? At least I didn't cheat in Obsidian. I was smart about it and said, you know what, I'm just going to take my portal once I go through it. I could have been like, I'll just take the portal and die in the nether. So... I'm glad I didn't do that. Alright, so now that we got torches on our platform, we see a whole bunch of zombies over there. I think what I'm going to do... Oh, when did we get rotten flesh? That's a good source of food for the first quite a bit. Alright, we have 768, so let me just get a whole bunch of cobble. Throw that up there, that up there. I think it's control click. No, alt click. No, alt click throws it. Alt click throws it out of your inventory, really? Control shift click. There we go. Control shift click takes all the items. It's been a while since I've had to use stuff like that. And we'll just build our dark room right over here. So I'm just gonna make it this big, I guess. Why not? Why not make it as big as I possibly can? And I think I'm gonna go by Slowpoke's design. I think I'm gonna do too high. Basically so I can turn it into a mob grinder if need be. Although I am going to be going for a lot bigger mob grinder. But gunpowder would be nice to get when needed. Which will be, I don't know how soon, but it will be needed. Alright. Wonder how big of a one I need. Probably just a little farther out. 2 or 3 more out should be fine with it. Do you guys have any great ideas for EMC creation? Like, we already know the milker, we know the soup that you can do out of mushrooms. There's the dark rooms, of course. But if you have your own great idea, send a video in. Send it as a reply, and I'll make sure to look at it and see what you guys got. There's probably many more designs that you could do in order to obtain a lot of EMC. So I'm interested to see what you guys can come up with. It's a challenge to you guys, because right now the current time for this map I think is 3 hours and 6 minutes, or like 3 hours and I think it is 3 hours and 6 minutes. So I'm interested to see what you guys can come up with that is cost efficient when it comes down to how much you're gonna have to use for it, and creates a lot of EMC. I'm just gonna do that right there. Cover this whole room, and hopefully I don't derp and decide to turn this into sand, because that would be a bad day. As always. I'm good at having bad days though, so. Alright, there we go. And you don't need a full roof, so we can not waste some cobble doing that. It's not like light shines in through the cracks. Although that would be interesting if it did, though. That would make it more complicated in building mob grinders and stuff, because you'd have to make it fully enclosed. Just an extra, like, 3 or 4 stacks of cobble, depending on how big your mob grinder is. And there we go. Got our basic dark room set up. So we're going to take our Philosopher's Stone. I'm going to break a couple of blocks off and put my pick back. Because I only know that I'm going to die and lose this pick one day. I don't know when it's going to be, but I know one day it'll happen. So I'm going to stand in the middle, shift click. Perfect, got my grassy area. I'm going to steal my trans table. Oh, you know what? We don't have any bones yet. We're going to need to get bones. And there's no mobs over there, so I'm going to have to get mobs first before I can do anything. So I guess my basic form of action is probably to do that. And since that is a mushroom biome over there, I'm not gonna get any mobs over there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go out quite a few blocks to get mobs to spawn inside of there. They'll probably spawn on top too, though. I want to make sure that's lit up, or else I will get mobs spawning on top. You know what? We need to learn a torch. That would help quite a bit. There we go. Torch. 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 I like how I just place them wherever I want, because that's how I feel. I'm going to bring the torches with me, because I don't want mobs spawning over here at all. Not where I'm going. So I'm going to make sure that I can get back without dying. At least I'm smart and I'm not taking everything with me, because that would be hard to get back. If their mob were going to spawn, that would be impossible to get back. I don't exactly know when the biomes change either, so I might have to like place some dirt down to see what biomes are changing and where's the outlines. Ooh. Alright, we should be up there. Right there's one biome, so there's a snow biome over here. So we know when that changes. Interesting. I wonder if there's going to be more mobs over here or not. Snow looks weird, like all flurry when you're looking down. Not used to the look of the particles. Alright. There should be mobs in there. I don't know why there wouldn't be. So one last torch over here. Probably one right there too. Oh, I hear a zombie. So there are mobs in there. Question is, how many? Okay, so we got gunpowder. Oh. So we got a couple pieces of gunpowder already. Not too shabby. We can go ahead and learn the gunpowder. So that'll be good coal when we need it. I'm just gonna go ahead and run back out here. You notice how I'm being safe and I'm putting my pickup. Get it, anyways, I don't want to lose that. Oh, with the music in the background, it's like so quiet. It's awesome, isn't it? It's so calm and dreary. All the snow. It's weird how like the cube around you doesn't have any, but then all the way around you there's snow. It's a lot of particles. Alright. See, we got anything? I don't hear anything, but that doesn't mean there's nothing in there. Oh, I guess that does mean there's nothing in there. You know what? We might as well build on out here. This could be a animal farm over here while we're waiting for mobs to spawn in there. So we're actually doing multiple things at once instead of waiting. So the last thing I need. The last thing I need to do is wait. It's funny, I watch too much of Slowpoke's live streams because this is exactly how he started. Well, almost exactly. Well, not exactly. Okay, not 100% exactly. He definitely didn't have to take his portal apart. But who does, right? Except for Nearby. I like taking my portal apart. Look at that, we're gonna get snow, too. That's some EMC right there. I think. Snowball's EMC? I think it is. It's like 1. Can't believe that's all I brought with me. Should've got more cobble. Oh well, we should have a skeleton by now. Hopefully. Should have something by now. Really? Okay, I know it's light in here right now, but with this down, it should be pure dark. Aw. And there should be tons of mobs spawning in there. Okay, not tons, but a few. I'm showing that mobs will spawn in there. I mean, we're seeing that already. Let's go ahead and make this a bigger bridge. Might have to place more torches down too because of the bigger bridge, but at least it'll look nicer. And I'm not worried too worried about falling off. It's a bigger one. Really, we're gonna need a cow later on, so if I can get some chicken eggs, I'd be really happy if I got that early off. Funny thing is, though, I saw inside of the beast, and I'm gonna leave this a spoiler for later on. But let's just say some things have changed. Not inside, but inside right there. Some things have changed, and I'm not sure they're for the better. They're probably for the worse. But change is good sometimes, right? Kind of. Not always, but sometimes. Man, that block got snow on it like right away. Like as soon as I put it down, I was like, snow! I want snow. So I wonder if snow has the same chance of falling on blocks as the cauldrons do in 1.3 of getting water. Because look at that. Out of all this cobble, there's 4 pieces of snow. It's a nice random chance. Oh, 5. I just want to make sure that I'm not going to die. Due to poor lighting issues. I don't hear anything in there. This isn't good, guys. Oh, there's my skelly. Oh, a couple of them, just for the heck of it. Oh, he's got bones. Whoa, okay. Okay, when I said I needed a skelly, I didn't mean I needed 800 of them. Wow. Thanks, guys. Thanks for your bones. Wow, I'm hungry, too. You guys are making me hungry. We learned this mushroom, didn't we? I think we did. Okay, I think you can bone meal mushrooms to get different kinds of mushrooms. So let's see. Yep. Alright. Let's come over here, learn this mushroom. And then we'll put the arrows in. And we'll get that kind of mushroom. And we'll put the bones in. Get some bone meal out of it. Learn the bone meal. Alright. We're pretty good now. Do that right there. I want one of each type of mushroom for later on. And some wood for some bowls. There's our bowls, mushroom. My first reliable source of food. You know what? We can always get mushrooms later on. Luckily, this is not a... or this is a shapeless recipe, so we can just do that. And we should be getting health now. Should regain health. Okay, so what I'm going to do is... I'm going to put that up, I think we're going to need that. I'm going to get my trans table back. Oh, wow. You know what? I would have... that irritates me. That was really close to falling again. Like, I just have bad luck with that, apparently. Alright, we got that many bone meal. I'm just going to go ahead and throw this in here on the wall real quick. Or on the floor. I did not mean right there. On the wall. Alright, bone meal. Got 16. So I should be able to redo the 16 and get more. Get my 2 pieces of cobble. Close this baby up. Aim for the center. And just bone meal away. So you guys can see. Oh, look at all the grass I got and all the seeds. So what we're going to do is we're going to, I think it's shift. Oh, that right there. Look at that. We already got almost half a, or 1/4 of a diamond. That's nice. And plenty of bone meal for continuing on with our mission. With our objective. Just a whole bunch of rage clicking is what this is. Urgh! And flowers. How is that flower even planted right there? It's so fake. Fake flowers. Like, this must be just enough light to get through. There we go. Just do that right there and just get bone meal. Oh yeah, plenty of bone meal. Look at that. Throw those back. We're like doubling bone meal, tripling bone meal every time we do it. Move over and just keep on hitting it. So this is the boring way, but once we make this automated, it won't be as boring. This is just the way to get basic EMC. Look at all the seeds we got. Just tons of seeds. Right there. Come over here and just hit a couple of these out. Alright, now I think it's... There we go. 8,654. So we have enough for another diamond already. But we don't want another diamond just yet. Not yet, guys. Where'd my other piece of cobble go? Did it really just dissipate? Disappear, whatever you want to call it? Apparently it did. Cobble doesn't... Oh, really? How did it jump up there? That's awkward. Lucky cobble. Alright, we'll just do this like one more time. And then we'll go visit the monument and see what exactly we're going to need to continue on our mission in FTB Skytech. Again, guys, like I said, and I'll say over and over again, if I'm doing something slowly, it's just because I'm having fun. I'm not racing, so that's why there's no clock up in the left-hand corner. It's just fun. It's fun to see how much EMC you can get. Although that's a lot of flowers, I can say that. Wonder why I was thinking that my entities would like totally make my whole computer lag right now, but it's not. It's doing pretty good. It's holding up. That's quite a bit too. Alright, we'll open the space back up. Let some light in. I think it's control click? No. Shift click? There we go. Shift click does it. You basically have to put it in there, hold shift, and then click. And looks like we're going to have enough for 2 diamonds. Look at that. 2 diamonds already. Some iron. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to take this gunpowder. We need to make a Klein star as fast as possible. As fast as humanly possible. We're going to get some of that just for lux. Did I learn charcoal? No, I had not learned charcoal yet. Nice. Aw, you know what? We're going to have to get wood. I'm glad I learned that at least. Smart on that edge. Get some of that. You know, we'll just do this the old-fashioned way. We got all the wood that we're gonna need out of these diamonds. There's plenty of wood right there. I think should be plenty of wood, hopefully. Now, on the other edge, we're gonna need that kind of wood. So I'll put that right there and throw that in there, and that in there, and that in there. And then now all we need is cobble. I can probably throw half a stack of that in there and get the cobble that we need for... Yep, there we go. I will go ahead and start our furnaces to get that going, so we can get our first Klein star. Right there. And the last one. So we got 16 furnaces. Why not? Why not have 16 furnaces? You guys might be going, 16 furnaces? Really? Nearby? Really? Why 16? I don't know. Because I can. Why not waste the EMC, right? So we'll put that up there, then that. That, then that. That, then that. Those are burning away. We're gonna have plenty of charcoal. And as soon as the first one's done, which it probably already is, I'm going to go ahead and learn charcoal. Because that would be interesting, right? To actually learn charcoal finally. Have 2 fuel sources that we can have instead of just 1. Got 14 out of that. At least we'll be able to make a lot of gunpowder. Alright, so I'm probably going to go over here and make this a neutral mob spawner instead of a hostile mob spawner. Well, it's never going to be that, but... Now we'll at least have sheep and stuff growing on it. And I'm only going to go to there, because I really don't want to go any further. Did you see that guy get kicked off? That was awesome. So awesome. Alright, we are also still have another diamond, so what I think I'm going to do is continue on with this. Let's just throw the diamond in there and get plenty of bone meal. Throw our cobble back up. And just continue spamming. At least on the outside, we're still working on charcoal. So we're doing 2 things at once. It'll cut down on some of the tasks. In case In case you guys get bored, at least you know outside we're doing something awesome. Inside we're just getting flowers. I think it's funny, like on my last Skytech video, or not my Skytech video, on my last Tropotech video, somebody was like, Darkroom, that's an awesome name. I thought it was gonna be something great, not just a green room, or a greenhouse. It's like, yeah, I'm sorry, it turned out to be horrible. I mean, you think a dark room, you're like, oh my gosh, what's a dark room? Okay, oh, I'm pressing Q, just trying to throw stuff out there. You could have a flower, and you could have, I'm gonna be like Oprah. And you could have a flower, and you could have a flower. Let's get some light going in here. Just trying to make sure that you guys can see. It's probably my main concern right now. Just do that, that, and that. Look at that, we already have a diamond again. But before we get the diamond, I'm just gonna do that right there. Throw that up there, that up there, that up there, and that up there. Might as well keep a torch in here too, because this is a non-well lit area. Non-well lit. That makes perfect sense, right? All right. I think we're also going to probably get some more torches going on here. At least 64. We already have plenty of EMC in there. And actually, you know what? Let's get some wood too. Why do we need wood exactly? Well, it's because I wanted to do this. And build some fences. Already. I'm already trying to build fences. Look at that. I'm already protecting myself from falling off. That's sad. That's nearby for you. To know that he's already protecting himself to fall off. He's already thinking in the back of his mind, I'm gonna fall off one day. And when I do, it's not gonna be pretty. Look at that. Floating. Wonder if I can fall through that small gap. I don't want to test it, but I probably could. I just know I want this 3 wide for me to walk on. Ah. Misplaced blocks, you are the worst. And I place it right back in the same position. No, I can't fall off. That's trippy looking though. It's very trippy looking. It makes you think, and I'm using less resources. So that's good too. So I can just like huddle to the side and be like, haha, I can't fall off. Although it looks like it's bending a little bit, almost. It's like a practical illusion. It looks like it's bending. Every time I go, it does. That's awkward. It's almost like, oh, I'm gonna fall. Not. There's so many brainy zombies over there. I so want every single one of them. Okay. So, let's see. We got that right there. We need more of those. So what I was gonna do is just come in here and learn them. Throw my wood back up here, because who knows? Who needs that much wood, really? And just get some of those. You got plenty now. Plenty to do what we want to do with it. Which is just go all the way around this whole area. I think I have like 6,000 EMC and fences. It's a lot of fences. That's how much I don't really care about the EMC right now. Like if I was doing a speed run, I'd probably be like, oh my gosh, I gotta save every resource. But right now I'm just like, you know what? Let's build like 8,000 fences. Just because we're gonna make this stuff look pretty. And floating fences are pretty. Are they not? Come on. You guys, you know the rizzles. The real deal. Floating fences are awesome. I advise you every time you build a map to use floating fences. It will be cool one day if they ever do put like real life gravity on items inside, like Terraformer Craft has. Can you imagine if like stuff did not? I always thought that was going to happen too. I always thought that Mojang was going to be like, you guys know that dirt doesn't fly, so let's just make it where everything has gravity like sand. which would mean that building up way high in the air would cause lots of problems. Can you imagine loading into a world when they've actually updated to something like that? Like a real graphic or a real gravity engine? Yeah, that would be weird. Everyone would die. In laughter. Can you imagine doing it and not telling a friend? Be like, yeah, man, you gotta update. They just did something awesome. And he updates and he's like, what did they do? It's so cool. What? Why am I falling? I know why you're falling. Because you didn't read the README. Like no one does. Okay. Alright, so that's going. And I think I'm going to go ahead and end this episode. It's been an awesome episode. It's been over an hour long now. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know how you feel, how I did, besides breaking the portal. I think I did pretty good, and I look forward to doing more episodes. I'm going to try to keep these daily, since this is taking over for Skytech. Again, if anyone did like the gridlock, I'm sorry. It's just nauseating. I'll talk to you guys later. Have fun. Have a great day. Bye-bye.